Thank you, Lily, for that rich cinematic wisdom. Judge less and be a sponge. Let's all write that down. At this time, for more wisdom, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of the School of Visual Arts, David Rhodes.
Wisdom is in short supply. I guarantee none of it. I should have it by now. My hair's gray enough, but such as it is. Members of the board, honored guests, faculty, administration, parents, families, and most of all, soon-to-be graduates, I'd like to welcome you to SVA's 41st formal commencement exercises held in the honor of the class of 2016. I think it would be best to begin by thanking a few of the people who have made today's event possible. First, I'd like to thank the Commencement Committee, Milton Glazer, Kevin O'Callahan, and Anthony Rhodes, who are chiefly responsible for the design of today's ceremony. Thank you. I would also like to thank Lucky Checkley, Director of Academic Advisement, and the academic advisors who have helped guide you here today. Thank you all. In only a few more minutes, you will formally complete your education at the School of Visual Arts. So congratulations. And if you have been admitted to one of SVA's graduate programs, see you in the fall. I think it would be appropriate to acknowledge again all of those who have made your journey to now possible. Perhaps another round of applause for all of them, please. As I usually do, I have been making the rounds of the end-of-year exhibitions, and you have acquitted yourselves with distinction. The work is wonderful. You have done yourselves proud. So congratulations again. Normally at this time, I take the opportunity to talk about something current that relates to your concerns as artists and citizens. With a presidential election less than 6 months away, and with an interesting cast of characters pursuing and having pursued the office, the opportunities for comment seem almost boundless. But because the opportunities are boundless, it's probably best to pass on such comments. And look for a different way of addressing the more fundamental issues that inhere in the process by which the citizens of the more than 25 countries represented in this audience are governed. That fundamental issue is, what will your relationship as an artist be to those structures that establish the rules within which most of us live our lives? Will you use your talents in concert with the existing structures? Not a bad idea if the structures are salutary or at least benign. Will you use your talents in opposition to those structures? An often dangerous endeavor if the structures are neither salutary nor benign. Or will you more grudgingly accommodate yourself to those structures in the hope that they will eventually evolve for the good? In short, as an artist, what will your relationship to the larger society within which you work be? Will you get along by going along? Will you be a gadfly? Given the obvious consequences, this relationship is something you will have to work out for yourselves. Will you, as Congressman John Lewis said to your fellow graduates 2 years ago, use your talents to get into good trouble, necessary trouble, to make our world a better world, or not? Again, this is a question I can only raise. You need to decide, and will decide by your actions and your inactions. However, in answering this question, you have a distinct advantage in comparison to your peers who have not been through the daily critiques that are at the core of your education at SVA. You have, we hope, come to understand how to know when what you have made is sincere, beautiful, powerful, and truthful, and when it is merely good enough to get by. If you keep that difference firmly in mind, you will succeed in fashioning a life that strives for excellence. And striving for excellence will inevitably force you to confront the mediocre that surrounds us much of our lives. And of course, by overcoming the mediocre, you will make your life and the lives of those around you better, if only marginally, but better nonetheless. And that is what you should ask yourselves often. How do I make the world around me a better place? Not asking and not doing, or giving up in desperation at the difficulty of making your corner of the world a better place, only ensures that things will change for the worse. And since worse is not what any of us want, you should feel compelled to make the world better. And that is our hope for you, better. So from all of us, faculty, administration, members of the board, please accept our heartfelt congratulations. And for those of you who are U.S. citizens, don't forget to vote this November. It's important. Thank you.